PDS TV, the best in edutainment.
Good afternoon, everyone. We will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. The flag is over there. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem being sung by Ms. Amatea Mistretta.
Class of 2018. I think it's
so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Is there two Asha?
Good afternoon. I am Susan McCauley, proud principal of DeKalb School of the Arts. It is my honor and pleasure to share this event with all of you today, the 19th annual commencement exercises for the DeKalb School of the Arts class of 2018. To our special guests today here, Dr. R. Stephen Green, Superintendent, Dr. Michael Irwin, School Board Chair, and Ms. Makiba West, Region 2 Coordinator. Please stand and be recognized. And any other school district staff here today with us. We are so excited to have you here to witness the culmination of these students' accomplishments and start their journey beyond DeKalb County Schools. To the DSA faculty and staff, on behalf of the class of 2018, thank you for all your ability to instill in these graduates a love of learning and passion for your craft, which you have shared with these amazing students. They deserve a round of applause. A special welcome and thank you to our assistant principal, Ms. Joanne Branch, and head counselor, Dr. Tequila Morgan. We appreciate you for the many hats you wear every day to ensure our students have reached this point. Thank you very much. To our senior sponsor, the Dean, Mr. Dean Williams, thank you for all you do to coordinate the many events and activities special to our senior students. Thank you, Mr. Williams. And lastly, but not definitely not least important, to the parents, family, and friends. Your presence here today is a sign that you too have reached a milestone as your child, grandchild, niece, nephew, neighbor, or longtime friend is recognized for their academic and artistic success. Let me share with you a few statistics about the DeKalb School of the Arts class of 2018. This class of 71 students has been awarded $7.7 million in scholarships, including 85% qualify for Georgia Hope Scholarship. 26 of our graduates qualify for the Zell Miller Scholarship by having a 3.7 GPA and above. We have 3 Posse Scholars. 94% of our class earned Superintendent Scholar Cords for completing 3 or more AP classes during high school. That's a lot. 75% earned a Georgia Fine Arts Seal for completion of their arts portfolio. 70% of the students earned honor graduate status with the DCSD GPA of 3.5 or above. Students have been accepted to colleges, universities, and specialized training programs across the nation. Pepperdine, University of Colorado in Boulder, NYU, SCAD, Georgia Tech, Georgia State, Spelman, Morehouse, Coastal University, Howard University, Atlanta Film Academy, and many, many other prestigious post-secondary programs. And some students are taking the risk right now and taking advantage of other opportunities to practice their arts in the professional world straight out of DSA. 100% of the class of 2018 has a bright and amazing future ahead of them. And now, students, a few remarks just for you. Good afternoon, campers. This is MC1 with MC2 with some special announcements. Caw-caw, caw-caw, caw-caw. This day and event marks the end of many years of schooling for which have consisted of endless hours of homework, exhausting rehearsals, fabulous performances, beautiful artwork, lots of laughs, a few tears, beautiful artwork, wonderful silliness, and daily hugs. You even used extreme creativity and the ability to combine Queen's "We Will Rock You" with a Black Panther theme to win the 2018 DSA Spirit Stick. You persevered through good times and challenges to make it up to this point today. Congratulations. Let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow is a brand new day. You will wake with a sense of accomplishment and wonder. Wonder of what does the world have in store for me now? What will the world offer you? Opportunities and obstacles. Tackle each of them with the energy and passion you exhibited during your time at DSA. You will wake maybe with a little bit of hesitation. Did I pick the right college? Will I survive without my family close by? Will I have the stamina to go to endless auditions to hear no before I hear yes? When you wake tomorrow and each day after, say to yourself, this is a brand new day. Reflect, but don't dwell on what went well the day before and what presented a challenge. On each of your brand new days, make a pledge to yourself to make the world a better place through your actions, your words, academic and artistic pursuits. Make the most of each of your tomorrows. And always remember, hashtag, the arts will save the world. Again, I welcome you to all of you here to celebrate the DeKalb School of the Arts 2018 commencement exercises. And now a special presentation by our senior orchestra and band students.
We practiced. All right. The creative writing department seniors had an assignment where they had to write a story in 25 words. Here to give our first story, our salutatorian, one of our salutatorians, Emily Jo Brandt.
A DSA story in 25 words. Friends hug you outside the stage door. Blinding cameras flash, but your mind is fixed on the remedy to your post-show starvation. Waffle House awaits. Thank you. Good afternoon, fellow graduates, family, faculty, and all other guests. I am so excited to stand before you as one of 3 salutatorians alongside 2 of my close friends, Brookie Kuhn and Ella Leith. Now, I understand the abnormality of this occasion. When Dr. Morgan and I first discussed the tie between the 3 of us, she was just as surprised as we were. But as I reflected, I find the salutatorian tie perfectly fitting for our class, the class of 2018. Because when 2018 succeeds, we succeed together. So of course, we're sharing this accomplishment and breaking the status quo. Just please bear with us as we give these speeches, which we have vaguely strung together to resemble 3 key phases in time. For me, the past, Brookie, the present, and Ella, the future. To begin, I would like to say that this is far from the first time that 2018 has shared success. When reflecting upon the last 5 years, I am overwhelmed by the amount of unity which has grown between us. It's obvious when you look in the audience during performances where we show out to hype our friends and appreciate their ridiculous amounts of talent. I love nothing more than seeing a classmate take over the stage, and I'm so proud of how far everyone has come since our auditions way back when. We've honed our talents, and instead of just being singers, actors, dancers, writers, etc., we have become artists, unique in our aspirations. As cliche as it may sound, 2018 has become a family. We definitely get annoyed with each other, but when we're standing on the floor of the gym, celebrating our Spirit Day victory and ultimate superiority over the other classes, you can't help but feel the love. 2018 looks out for each other. Just watch our last-minute econ review in the hallways before the EOCT. Or you can see it when you slide open that senior Snapchat group where Jaleesa is reminding us about deadlines for the 5th, maybe 6th time, just to make sure that we make it to this stage. And guys, we did it. We made it here together 2018, but not without the help of a faculty of teachers and administrators who put up with our endless antics, i.e. the ninja prank, and who continually motivate us to be the best versions of ourselves. I have an especially potent memory of a certain AP Lit class where we decided that we were tired of multiple choice questions and needed a nap. We counted 3, 2, 1, and collapsed dramatically in sync onto the tables. Dr. Prasad White was unfazed and continued to pass out the test, saying, "All right, guys, put your name at the top." I think that this is the perfect example of DSA teachers' tolerance for us. Or maybe it's just that they're over our shenanigans. But regardless, our DSA experience has been shaped by the teachers and administrators who work tirelessly and often thanklessly to sustain DSA. I know we're ready to go, but I just want to take this moment to acknowledge how well we've been prepared to prosper beyond high school. The fact that so many of us feel a restlessness to break free from this environment illustrates our growth over the past 5 years. Juggling 3-hour rehearsals, performances, academic extracurriculars, way too many essays, and somehow finding the time to squeeze in both self-care and a social life has been a struggle. But we have acquired a precious skill, balance. And 2018, this skill, among many others, is what has successfully propelled us from the past into this glorious present moment, graduation day. So congratulations. High school is over. It is officially a pursuit of the past. But as you turn those tassels, I urge you to take a moment and reflect on how far we've come. Thank you.
Among the many trials and tribulations that encompass the DeKalb School of the Arts experience, writing this speech has been by far one of the hardest. Why is that? Because it is the end of senior year, and amidst the filling out of school forms, college forms, and AP testing, the last thing I want to think about is addressing a large crowd and trying to be eloquent and profound. It is very difficult to summarize and reflect upon multiple years of high school for over 70 students. How can a 3-minute speech do that justice? After researching on the internet and asking many other people, I have come to the conclusion that everyone else is just as clueless as me. So I then decided to resort to a foolproof mathematical method of contemplation. Using 4 years of high school as an average, with 72 students in the graduating class, that is 288 different years that we experienced DSA. Man, we are old. That is also 2,304 classes, and between us all, approximately 26 hours of sleep, give or take. I will list a few more representative calculations, but I think we are all a little tired of being defined by numbers. One thing that I've experienced in my time here at DSA is being underestimated, which some of you may be able to relate to. We have a major and a minor, and people usually expect us to stick to that. If you're an art major, how can you do anything else? We are generally expected to fit into many various categories, but no one can look at a single one of us and say, he is a singer, or she must make films. If I tell someone I go to an art school, they ask me if I don't have to take math. I tried searching for a single word to explain the graduating class, a single word that means to defy expectations. But I could not find anything, not even in another language, which is just another example of how we are not easily summarized. Here today sit many kinds of people with many interests and beliefs. Each of us is a different person from who we were 5 years ago, and hopefully a different person from who we will be 5 years from now as we continue to develop and transform. Throughout our combined hundreds of years of school, we have not only met the standards for educational and artistic achievement, we have set new ones. We persevere even in the toughest of times. Above all, we have excelled. So welcome family, friends, and guests. And graduates, congratulations. It has been a long journey.
If I had been asked to paint a picture of DSA before I began 8th grade, it most likely would have consisted of flash mobs, painted lockers, performances every weekend, and arts classes all day, every day. Also boys. Instead, I got calculus, comparisons of blackberry picking to the transience of life, difficult instead of hard, and painting only allowed on ceiling tiles, not lockers. Luckily, I also got all of you sitting in front of me, finally wearing the caps and gowns that we've been talking about for 5 years. Just as Balanchine said, ballet is women, DSA is people, and we are quite the people. The class of 2018 is one of the most balanced classes I've seen in my time at DSA. We rest in the middle of every spectrum, not geniuses nor failures, not all arts nor all academics, and not all leaders nor all followers. While some may perceive this jack of all trades, master of none as a weakness, I consider it one of our greatest strengths. We are a class that gets any and all jobs done, regardless if they are our specialty. We are adaptable and have learned how to learn, one of the most valuable skills out there. By trying a bit of everything, we've been able to gain the experience necessary to flourish in everything DSA has to offer. These 2.5 halls have fostered our creativity and growth, but despite these opportunities of classes and shows and endless other extracurriculars, there's one thing that DSA, through no fault of its own, can't offer us, and that one thing is control. This small concept is at the root of all our complaints, the one thing our high school experience has been lacking, and it's finally here. From the moment we graduate and turn 18, we really can do anything. From now on, no one can stop us from packing our bags and moving across the country, or canceling our college acceptances and becoming a recluse yoga instructor, which I've definitely considered in the past couple of months. It's both terrifying and exhilarating to gain control. Success finally becomes our success, but failure also becomes our failure. As students striving for success, we tend to take control a little too seriously. We want to know exactly how every audition will go, what score we'll make on every test, and what job will end up working in the next couple of years. I, like many, have journals filled with to-do lists, pro-con comparisons, and meticulously planned weeks, only to realize that in my attempts to gain control, I've lost it. Of course, purpose is important, and now more than ever, but the pressure to use our newfound control to fit a generic mold and achieve ridiculously specific goals is near impossible. I have no doubt that the class of 2018 is going to do big things in future decades, but I don't think it'll be in the ways any of us anticipated, and that's okay. So, to the finally graduating class of 2018, don't be in such a rush to figure everything out. Embrace the unknown, let life surprise you, and explore what it means for you to be both in and out of control. Thank you.
Are you dancing?
And now I'm happy to introduce Jake Melchiondo with his creative writing story.
Hey, this piece is called Callboard. Shaky hands, uneven breath, a monsoon in his stomach. Unbeknownst to it, he begs some greater power. Turning the corner, he peers onto the board. Emptiness peers back.
Thank you, Jake. We have a production number for you now. When I asked everybody to come up with something, the dance department, the vocal department, they put something together. Are we all ready, dancers? Are you coming out? Sorry, yeah. So we're gonna practice. We're gonna do this with a podium in the middle. It's gonna be really cool. Is everybody here? It's like a Cecil B. DeMille show, actually. Ready? Okay.
Everybody look around, there's a reason to rejoice, you see.
Everybody come out and let's commence to singing joyfully.
Everybody look up on the hope that we've been waiting on.
Everybody glad that the silence here is better song.
Freedom to sing, our hearts singing so joyfully.
Just look about, your tears are contained up. Can you feel a brand new day? 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 Everybody be glad.
Be glad.
The sun is shining just for
Just for
us.
us, everybody wake up.
Wake up!
I told you. Okay, I'm going to speak just a little slow so that the girls can change quickly. They're going to do the best costume change in a minute. But in the meantime, we have another 25-word story. Miss Holland Thigpen, you can come on up, and we'd like to hear that. Be careful on the stairs. You go right up, go out to center. You should be center stage, sweetie.
Here is my 25-word story about DSA. Staring at this blank page before me, I write the first line of my essay and smile, rejoicing in the vast progress I have made. Thank you.
Okay. And now for his valedictorian speech, Mr. Richie Wagner.
DSA. How did we do it? I know, we've done a lot of amazing things over the past 5 years, but I think this is one of the most impressive. Congratulations on being the #2 school in the state of Georgia for how many years running? I could tell you the exact number, but I'm 2 days out of school and the math just wasn't really happening for me. But how did we do it? How did we get here? How did we survive 4 or 5 years of mentally and physically taxing work, near insurmountable expectations, and all the anguish and self-doubt of high school? Well, we did, in a word, more. We didn't survive. That's pretty much impossible when you're already dead from sleep deprivation after rehearsal. But really, survival implies mere subsistence, like hobbling through the motions. But we did more, because the class of 2018 is many things: male, female, or otherwise, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, straight, LGBTQ, and much, much more. But before all else, we are what? Extra. So what did we do to prove that? To prove that we were destined to stand out? Well, we put high school on our terms. We did the work, and we did it consistently. We put our knees to the linoleum, wiped the leaking rainwater off our shoulder, and always gave it our best. Because it does take one's best. As all of us know, high school is about as hard as, like, whipping up a musical 2 hours before it's supposed to take the stage. That is to say, possible and still able to be done well. And in a sense, the work has only just begun. High school is essentially just the light version of what to expect from college, simply because you have to pay more for luxury features, like, for example, a sports team, even though none of the art students really cared about that anyway. But as I was saying, college prepares us for the final stage of our lives where things only get harder, where we will be spending the remainder of our time on this earth toiling away at an actual job, which is probably the most collectively terrifying thing you can say to a group of millennials. So prepare yourselves for the challenges you have yet to face, because nowhere else will things be as unusual yet as amazing as at DSA. Every DSA student has decided, whether they choose to accept it or not, on one, perhaps differentiating aspect that sets us apart from all of the hordes of professedly normal high schools with student bodies that don't look like a huddled little corner of ants against the size of the graduation halls here. I mean, look at the filled seats to empty seats ratio, you know? But I mean, look around. This room is about as empty as Dr. Morgan's dead stare when you turn in yet another piece of paperwork months after it was due. And you say, "What?" And she says, "Richie." I'm speaking on behalf of a friend, by the way. This is not from experience. It's about as empty as her desk during literally no day of the year. Even right now, she was supposed to be administering makeup AP tests for a number of students, and I think we need to appreciate more what she and the rest of the DSA faculty do for us lecherous students. Because you don't get to number 2 in the state without your share of character flaws. But anyway, I digress. DSA stands out from other schools because why? The 8th graders? No, we've all seen a toddler before, that's nothing new. The students with their colorful personalities? Not quite, because I think this next quality is what attracts all the oddballs in one place to begin with. It's the arts. 3 of the top 5 schools in the state of Georgia are art schools, and all their students came for one specific reason. They wanted high school to be like Victoria's. I'm kidding. And for anyone who didn't laugh, it's okay to be older than 25, but that was more of a joke for people with color TV. Nothing brings out the best in high schoolers and people of all ages quite like the arts. We all love the arts, maybe some of us more than others, as you find out very fast the second week of someone walking into class full belting musical theater across the room, and your eyes darken as you suddenly realize 4 more years. But before you know it, those 4 years are past, and Kalanji, someone, is only on the 2nd verse of that same song from Hamilton. But you come to accept it. You made it. It doesn't matter what you want to call your DSA experience, because now you're done. And I bet that you will look back on this day in the future more fondly and think, maybe I should have enjoyed the moment a little more. But guess what? It's not too late. You absolutely can. Go forth into college and savor every day like it's the sweetest you've ever tasted. Appreciate these moments in your life because you only have the privilege of experiencing each second once, especially the ones where you're more stressed than Mr. Yon if he saw you writing your flashcards with a black ink pen, or any of the arts teachers a week before a main stage production. Doesn't even matter if it's their department, that's just their default setting. Or Mr. Landis, 30 seconds after talking about fantasy football. Keep that spark of distinction that you have been bestowed by DSA, because it is something that you will keep with you forever. DSA, how did we do it? Because we never stopped putting one foot in front of the other, and we keep doing it every day. Thank you.
To validate the diplomas and certify the graduates, please welcome Dr. R. Stephen Green, Superintendent, and Dr. Michael A. Irwin, DeKalb School Board. Thank you.
Okay, DeKalb School of the Arts, this is the point in the program where we make this official. And we certify that you have graduated from DeKalb School of the Arts and received your diplomas. Are you ready to do this? Dr. Irwin, what do you think? Do you think they're ready? I don't, the chairman's not saying, he's not convinced. Are you ready? That sounds a lot better. I think they get. Parents, grandparents, family, are you ready? All right, here we go. Dr. Irwin, will you join me here, please? Dr. Irwin, as the Superintendent and Chief Executive Officer of DeKalb County School District, I present to you the class of 2018 DeKalb School of the Arts. I am here to certify that these students have met all course requirements and have earned at a minimum the 24 Carnegie units established by AdvancedEd, the State Board of Education, the Georgia Accrediting Commission, and the DeKalb County Board of Education. I am therefore requesting that you, as chairman of the board and member of the Board of Education, release their diplomas and certify them as graduates of DeKalb School of the Arts.
Greetings, class of 2018. On the basis of your certification, I accept your recommendation The academic achievement of this class meets the course requirements as established by Advanced Ed, the Georgia Board of Education, the Georgia Accrediting Commission, and the DeKalb County Board of Education. As a representative of the DeKalb County Board of Education, I authorize the release and presentation of diplomas and certificates to the class of 2018 at DeKalb School of the Arts. Congratulations.
He's got it. Ladies and gentlemen, DeKalb School of the Arts graduates of 2018, Valedictorian Richard J. Wagner. Salutatorian Emily J. Brandt. Salutatorian Amy B. Kuhn. Salutatorian Ella B. Leaf. Top 10%, Jalen M. Edwards. Top 10%, Amelia H. Stieglitz. Top 10%, Holland T. Thigpen. Top 10%, Cameron R. Westcott. And the rest of the other smart people. Asha B. Abdul Samad. Mariana Alvarez Gonzalez. Austin M. Anderson. Victoria O. Armstrong Mensa. Deborah D. Alt. Robin C. Ayers. Madeline O. Batura. Megan S. Bowles. Jada A. Buckles. Raven C. Burke. Oh. Where are we at? Reginald L. Butler. Celia M. Byrne. Allie N. Cartwright. Tori E. Sistronk. Raven N. Crosby. Oni A. Colbreth. Jonessa N. Donraj. Easy. Kalanji M. Gallimore. Jenna L. Gavertz. Coley S. Gilchrist. Coleman F. Hand. London C. Hayes. Talia M. Henderson. Aaron C. Wilson. Henry W. Howell. Amanda J. Howie. Chloe A. Hughes. Ari S. Jones. Bathsheba S. Joseph. Alessandra A. Labate. Justin A. Lashley. Mackenzie E. Lee. Louis A. Lindsay. Nwachuku I. Mazzelli. Jake B. Melchionda. Amatea L. Mistretta. Malia A. Mitchell. Claire O. Mullen. Sarah E. Napier. Amaya K. Parks. Jyla V. Penn. Jaleesa I. Phelps. Miles C. Phillips. Rochelle L. Phillips. Tiana C. Phoenix. Elias A. Retta. Cecilia N. Richard Harmon. Evan M. Robinson. Nicholas K. Robish. Tamar J. Robotham. Eva J. Rubin. Akalia C. Scott. Corey M. Seals. Sophia B. Seifert. Jeffrey L. Shannon. Faith I. Simmons. Melina E. Skeet. Malik L. Strong. Easy. Song A. Tucker. Bree A. Turner. Henry M. Wallace. Ashlyn M. Williams. You made it, babe. Jennifer K. Wilson. That is all. You can have a seat. Congratulations. We will now have a video that was put together by Talia Henderson. That's woo right there, Talia Henderson. The video, kind of a senior farewell.
Class of 2018. I think it's official to say that we have built a bond stronger than 4 to 5 years. We all started off as strangers, but as we grew and challenged each other, we started to become a family. Of course, with the help of our family, friends, faculty, and staff, we became the people we are today. From funny moments, sad moments, and caring moments, we graduated, so congratulations. It's hard to say goodbye to something or someone you treasure so much, so don't say goodbye. Instead, say, I'll see you again.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Who knew all the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling stronger. What's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Seniors, this is the Tassel ceremony, so can you please stand? And to perform the Tassel ceremony, our assistant principal, Miss Joanne Branch.
The turning of the tassel has traditionally represented the transition from candidate to graduate. But the symbolism of this act is much more profound. It represents the culmination of a myriad of events and decisions which have brought you to this point in your life. Many of these events have been shared with the people that are here today. It also represents the beginning of a chapter in your life in which you are about to embark upon a journey where new memories will be formed. What will make these memories different is that they will be created with people you have yet to meet. So, before you go through the motion of turning your tassel, I would like for you to pause. Take the hand of the person next to you, close your eyes, and consider the following possibilities. Picture yourself thumbing through the pages of the book of your life. You periodically pause at various passages and reminisce over particular momentous occasions and individuals who made a meaningful impact on your life. At each reflected moment, you are left with the urge to read even more, so you eventually reach the chapter where the story is yet to be written. The pages are saying, "Make me memorable, make me meaningful, but most of all, make me yours." Okay, you can open your eyes. Receive the moment and know you have written a story of accomplishments as you move your tassel to the next chapter, or to the other side. The next chapter in your life has begun. Graduates of the class of 2018, you're already standing, so turn around, face your friends, face your family. Now move your tassel, if you haven't already, move your tassel from right to left. Now continue your story. Create a book worth reading. Create a bestseller. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Could everyone please stand? Coley is going to lead us all one time through for the alma mater. One time so you can hear it, and then everybody will join on, and that means everybody all the way back in the back row. All right? Seniors, before we sing this, just remember to get all of your things. Okay? Please make sure you get all of your things, because I want the graduation committee to love me. Okay.
Ever moving,
Okay, let's sing a little faster. Here we go.
Ever honored, ever lifted high above the crowd. We will sing with voices lifted. DSA stands proud. Ever moving, moving onward, never looking back. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail to DSA.
Congratulations, class of 2018.
This is the right word.
Yes, thank you. All right, and the cards are in there too. The cards are in here too.